잊어버리지 마, 이를.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most swoon-worthy 21st century K-drama couples serving major relationship goals. Beware of spoilers.
남친이 도깨비인 거 잊었어?
이건 반칙이죠. 나 지금 너무 신나는데?
Number 20, Bokguiju and Do Dahae, The Atypical Family. We're going back to the future with this one. Bokguiju, a single dad with the superpower to relive his best moments, is depressed and has lost his superpower. He meets Do Dahae, a complex con woman who brings joy and purpose to his life.
혹시 나? 그럴 리가. 다시 돌아올 일은 없을 텐데.
Soon, Guiju regains his power and the life he had almost given up on. But there's a catch. Dahae could save him from himself only because a future version of him saved her in the past.
이런저런 쉽지 않은 일들도 겪겠지만 뒤돌아보면 우리가 같이 있었던 모든 시간이 행복할 거야.
It's an unbreakable cycle of fate, both cruel and hopeful, that brings them together, only to tear them apart. Yet they persevere, battling time and creating their own destiny.
우리가 정말 사랑하게 되는지 한번 봅시다.
This couple is way too easy to root for. Number 19, Yeoreum and Andebum, Summer Strike. What makes the perfect romance? The steamiest kisses? Melodramatic conflicts? A rival love interest, perhaps? Well, this K-drama has none of those. Yet it is one of the most healing love stories you'll ever witness. Yeoreum is a despondent city girl who relocates to the countryside to do nothing for once. She swims in the ocean, takes walks on winding roads, and spends her time in the library. There, she meets Andebum, a quiet and quirky green flag factory.
사장님 진짜 의사 같으세요. 책이 약 발라서 고쳐주시는. 저 좋아해요.
He looks at her with the most adoring eyes and just lets her be. Despite struggling with his own traumatic past, he steps out of his comfort zone for her because she's so worth it. It is so wholesome and warm. Everyone deserves an Andebum.
그럼 같이 그럼 같이 괜찮으시면
그럴까요?
Number 18, Sungdeok-mi and Ryan Gold, Her Private Life. K-pop fans assemble. If you've ever wished for a partner who supports and respects your passion for K-pop, this one's for you.
덕미 씨가 덕질하는 모습이 너무 예뻐서 나도 덕미 씨 한번 덕질해 보려고.
Sungdeok-mi and Ryan Gold give us a realistic fairy tale romance that all starts with the good old fake dating trope. A fangirl must pretend to date her boss to throw off rumors about her dating the celebrity. In true K-drama fashion, they fall in love and he not only approves of her fangirling, but also encourages it. Why? Because it makes her happy, of course. Park Min-young and Kim Jae-wook have chemistry like no other, and they sure know how to make us swoon with it. This romance is truly one of a kind.
더럽게 예뻐가지고.
바라만 보라면서.
바라만 봐요. 내가 할 테니까.
Number 17, Choi Sung-yo and Pae Seok-ryu, Love Next Door. Did someone say best friends to lovers? No one does it better than these two. Sung-yo and Seok-ryu grew up together. Then, life happened and they went their separate ways. Years later, they reunite when she returns from abroad with nothing but secrets. Now, they must grapple with their repressed feelings while processing some heavy baggage.
언제까지 숨기려고 했어?
승효야.
야, 아니 말이 안 되잖아. 너 어떻게 그렇게 큰일을 그렇게 아무도 모르게.
Thanks to their past, they can open up to each other, which brings about more than a mending of hearts. You see, they were always in love. The stars just took some time to align. From the bickering to the butterflies, every moment in this romance is heart-fluttering and will go right into your ideal relationship checklist.
카테고리는 좀 달랐을지도 모르지만 한 번도 널 사랑하지 않은 적이 없어.
Number 16, Sungdeok-sun and Choi Taek, Reply 1988. This couple is for the K-drama history books. Reply 1988 is a family show at heart, and the romance is just the cherry on the cake. With its classic who's the husband formula, it keeps the male lead a secret until the very end. So when we discover, spoiler alert, that it was the unassuming prodigy who got the girl, we can't help but celebrate.
꿈 아니었구나.
It's a win for all the introverts who make their actions speak louder than words, because that's what Daksun falls for. These two care for each other like no one else can. While there are some fans who wanted to see her with Ryu Jin-yeol's character Kim Jung-hwan, there's no topping Lee Hae-ri's and Park Bo-gum's spark.
지금도 어색하겠지. 근데
Number 15. Do Min-jun and Chung Sung-yi, My Love from the Star.
15초 뒤에도 여전히 내가 도자기 강아지 나무면 내가 인정할게. 나무 매력이라는 거.
When this drama first debuted, it sparked international interest as thousands of eyes eagerly watched alien Do Min-jun and international celebrity Chun Sung-yi's romance unfold. With the pressure of a ticking clock, the watchful eyes of the celebrity press, and the added intrigue of supernatural elements, this couple had us rooting for them against all odds. Sung-yi's eccentric and often humorous personality combined with Min-jun's relaxed stoicism created an unlikely but explosive romance. With their ability to simultaneously make viewers laugh and cry with their loving relationship, it's no wonder this couple is unforgettable. Number 14. Wang So and Hye Soo, Moon Lovers, Scarlet Heart Rio. In the mood for some waterworks? Turn on Moon Lovers. You can thank or blame us later. This series takes a young woman named Go Ha-jin centuries back in time to ancient Koryo, where she is now a noblewoman named Hye Soo. Before she can even fully adjust to the new world, she finds herself as the object of multiple princes' affections. Totally understandable. Everyone has eyes for Soo, but it's the misunderstood emo bad boy prince Wang So who wins her heart.
전 아직 아닙니다. 멋대로 떠나신 거니까 참으십시오. 이 정도는 받을 자격이 있습니다.
It's more than romance, too. They strike up a deep connection that transcends time and space. She makes him strong and weak at the same time, and he chooses to love her come hell or high water. We just cannot get enough.
눈에 안다.
다음부턴 절대 잊지 마십시오.
Number 13. So Jung-hoo and Chae Young-shin, Healer. This love story gives sunshine and sunshine protector energy. Our hero, So Jung-hoo, aka the titular healer, is an outwardly cold and indifferent night courier dealing in anything but death. In walks reporter Chae Young-shin, living, breathing vitamin D, who takes the moody clouds around him and turns them into rainbows.
이런 옷을 입었을 때는 와인 마시러 가야 되는 거 아닌가? 그래, 오늘 분위기 내보지 마. 가자. 일로.
Officially, Young-shin is Healer's target, but she's the one aiming for his heart. When they do fall in love, it's an us against the world situation. Yet the duo has to fight way more than just their enemies. They must also come to terms with the past.
정우야, 우리 네가 잡히기 전에
The process strips them of their masks and forces them to be vulnerable, which results in an everlasting bond.
내가 좋아하는 것, 그의 셔터 소리, 커다란 손, 웃는 눈, 커다란 품.
Number 12. Woo Young-woo and Yi Jun-ho, Extraordinary Attorney Woo. This couple can do it all. Kick butt in the courtroom, crush stereotypes, and look unbelievably cool in the process. Our genius attorney Woo is an autistic woman, and her dream man is her colleague Jun-ho.
이준호 씨를 만질 때 제 심장이 얼마나 빨리 뛰는지 분당 심박수를 재보려고 합니다.
그럼 절 만지지 않으면 심장이 빨리 뛰지 않는 건가요?
Rather than focusing on their differences, this drama zooms in on everything they have in common. The way they put sincere effort into their relationship, communicate, and try to understand each other's love languages is awe-inspiring to say the least. Junho is walking proof that chivalry is very much alive and well, whereas young Woo shows how true love can be transformative. Society scrambles for space to interfere in their relationship, but these two are so deeply and unconditionally in love that everything else is irrelevant.
고양이를 향한 짝사랑이라는 말은 부적절합니다. 고양이도 집사를 사랑하니까요.
네.
그러니까 우리 헤어지지 말아요.
Number 11. Yoon Hae-jin and Hong Do-sik, Hometown Cha-Cha-Cha. These lovebirds have us in a chokehold like no other. Hae-jin is an uppity dentist and Do-sik is a simple country boy. Sure, they're polar opposites, but in a yin and yang kind of way. Each has exactly what the other needs. She imbues color into his gray life, and he makes her want to live a little.
소나기 없는 인생이 어디 있겠어. 이럴 때는 어차피 우산 써도 젖어. 이럴 땐 모르겠다 하고 그냥 확 맞아버리는 거야. 그냥 놀자, 나랑.
They tear each other's walls down with conviction, knowing that if they're together, it's all gonna be okay. Plus, our lead actors, Shin Min-ah and Kim Sun-ho, with their bright eyes and dimpled smiles, are effortlessly enchanting. You're definitely gonna have a hard time letting go of this couple once you're done binge-watching.
그게 무슨 내용인데?
이런 내용.
Number 10. Kim Bok-joo and Chung Jun-young, weightlifting fairy Kim Bok-joo. This heartwarming coming-of-age college romance brings headstrong weightlifter Bok-joo together with competitive swimmer Jun-young. Bok-joo has spent her whole life focusing on one thing, weightlifting. However, while attending Hanul College of Physical Education, an elite athletic college, she soon begins to realize that there may be more to life than just barbells, as she develops romantic feelings for Jun-young.
나 너 반품 안 할래. 나 너 계속 쓸래. 나도 너 좋아하는 것 같아. 아니, 좋아해.
Bok-joo's independent nature makes her relationship with Jun-young incredibly entertaining as the two bicker and banter good-naturedly. Their wholesome relationship and chemistry never fail to evoke warm feelings. Number 9. Vincenzo Casano and Hong Cha-young, Vincenzo. If tantalizing slow burns sound like your cup of tea, look no further. Song Joong-gi and Chun Yo-bin have got your back with this dramedy thriller.
아이, 몸 그만 풀고 빨리 합시다.
A Korean-born Italian mafia consigliere, Vincenzo, joins hands with Hong Cha-young, a morally flexible lawyer, to root out corruption. With their twisted sense of justice and thirst for revenge in common, these two unleash chaos to put things in order. Plus, they do this while brewing up some electric chemistry that will leave you breathless. With how they act like a married couple before even sharing their first kiss, these two will be your next obsession.
너무 아름다워요, 두 분.
Number 8. Im Sol and Ryu Sun-jae, Lovely Runner. The only drawback to watching this K-drama is realizing that real-life romance will never compare. The story begins in a dark place with the untimely passing of Sun-jae, a K-pop idol. It's suspected that he took his life, and his biggest fan Sol will do whatever it takes to bring him back.
나도 너 좋아했어. 정말 간절하게 보고 싶었어, 선재야. 지금 이 모습.
Soon, she finds herself transported in time to her high school days, where she meets Sun-jae anew. Plot twist, he has loved her all along. Sun-jae in love is a vision to behold, and Sol's self-sacrificing devotion to protecting him is even more noble. Evidently, they're much more than lovers. They're soulmates. Byung-suk and Kim Hae-yoon create magic on screen, and this just might be their magnum opus.
너 구하고 죽는 거면 난 괜찮아.
Number 7. Yi Young-jun and Kim Mi-so. What's Wrong with Secretary Kim? This K-drama is the epitome of Korean rom-com. From the childhood sweethearts cliché to the workplace setting, everything is simply adorable. Young-jun is a successful young man who takes self-love a little too seriously. Mi-so is his diligent assistant for whom perfectionism isn't a choice. He can't lift a finger without her, and she has just about had enough.
고백은 하지 마. 일로 만난 사이에.
그럴 생각입니다.
할 말이 뭔데?
부회장님 새 비서 구하셔야겠어요. 저 이제 그만두려고요.
When she decides to quit, his world comes crashing down. His solution? A marriage proposal. From trying to impress her with grand gestures to learning to love her in the smallest ways, Young-jun goes from a spoiled brat to a man. Still, he's the cutest when he gets childishly jealous. By the end, you'll wish you had a boss like that.
연락 자주 해. 안 하면 혼내줄 거야.
어떻게 혼내주실 건데요?
Number 6. Kang Mo-young and Yoo Si-jin, Descendants of the Sun. Amidst the turbulent, war-torn setting, Surgeon Kang Mo-young and Army Captain Yoo Si-jin manage to fall in love. Despite their initial attraction to each other, they are torn by their differences.
살릴 수 있어요.
그럼 살려요.
As a captain, Shin-jin must kill to protect his country, while Mo-yeon works endlessly every day to save lives. Additionally, they are constantly separated as they are forced to relocate to different areas of the war-torn country.
모든 게 멈추죠. 언제부턴지 나도 모르게였죠.
The pair struggles to reconcile their feelings for each other with the uncertainty caused by the war. Their persistence and strong individual personalities make them a dynamic pairing that's enthralling to watch. We cannot help but root for their love as they endure endless hardships in order to be together.
방법이 없진 않죠.
Number 5. Baek Young-woo and Hong Ae-in, Queen of Tears. If you think you're too tough to cry, prepare to be proven wrong.
운전하다가도 울고 세수하다가도 울고 세차장에서도 울고 각방 쓰니까 그건 좋더라. 자다가도 울 수 있어서.
When Ae-in, who's as rich as they come, falls for Hyun-woo, an ordinary man, she promises him the world. However, marriage takes its toll on them and they drift apart until Young-woo wants out. As if on cue, Hae-in is diagnosed with a terminal illness.
이게 짧은 건가? 좀 짧은 것 같기도 하고.
Suddenly faced with an end so grim, their once cold relationship thaws, and they rediscover what made them fall in love in the first place. There are no damsels in distress or knights in shining armor here. Both Baek Young-woo and Hong Ae-in stand strong for each other in their own ways. So, no matter how ruthless the K-drama gods get, this power couple will always emerge unscathed.
그래서 네가 다시 나를 사랑하게 되고 내가 술 먹고 귀여우면 다시 설레고.
Number 4. Shim Chung and Ho Jun-jae, The Legend of the Blue Sea. Conmen and mermaids and murders. Oh my. This show has everything. A lonely young boy finds love with a mermaid, but Kismet says nope. In another life, they meet again. But long distance gets hard between land and water, especially since there's a bloodthirsty maniac to worry about. No worries though. Our Korean Ariel is a fighter and she can save her prince.
아프고 그런 거 아니야. 날 믿고 맡겨봐.
The plot requires some mental gymnastics, but Lee Min-ho and Chun Ji-yeon make it all worthwhile. They deliver the cheesiest moments with such fluffy whimsy that we're always left wanting more. Jun has the comedic timing of a genius, and Yi has the timeless charm of a classic heartthrob. Together, it is pure fireworks. Number 3. To Bong-soon and An Min-hyuk. Strong girl Bong-soon.
원래 찾아와서 먹었어.
On the surface, Bong-soon and Min-hyuk appear to be a perfect happy-go-lucky couple. However, before getting involved romantically, their individual hang-ups made pursuing a relationship difficult.
너 저거 적당히 친 거지? 심호흡하고.
Bong-soon is a bodyguard tormented by insecurity due to her supernatural strength, and Min-hyuk is the CEO of a video game company who struggles to reconcile himself with his family. Despite the fact that they do not experience an immediate attraction, they eventually become pillars of support for each other. Their relationship isn't immature, but rather one built upon mutual trust as they lean on each other during trying times.
나 좀 사랑해줘.
하고 있어요.
Number 2. Ji-eun-tak and Kim Shin. Guardian, the lonely and great god. Have you ever had to wait 900 years for something? After a battle, Kim Shin is cursed with immortal life, and as a result, he has waited for about this amount of time for a human bride to bring an end to his immortality. He meets Ji-eun-tak, a young woman who possesses the ability to see ghosts, and soon learns that she is his fated bride. Eun-tak's bubbly optimism starkly contrasts Shin's loneliness and cold demeanor. The contrast of their personalities results in a dynamic romance that transcends both time and space. While their love is bittersweet, it is evident that despite their limited time together, Eun-tak is rightfully Shin's first and last love. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions. Yi Young-jae and Han Ji-yoon, Full House, because we have to give it up for the OGs.
I think I love you. 그런가 봐요, 'cause I miss you. 그대만 없으면 아무것도 못하.
Kim Chan-di and Koo Jun-pyo, Boys Over Flowers. Sweet like candy, this duo is unforgettable.
지워보려고 아무리 노력해도 잘 안 돼서 분할 만큼.
Choi Han-gyul and Ko Eun-chan, Coffee Prince. Love knows no bounds in this gender-bending romance. Kang-chul and Oh Yoon-ju, W. This couple writes their own happy ending.
괜찮아요? 방금 형사님 왔다가 온 것 같은데.
상관없어.
구름 같은 시간을 걸어 서로 연결되어 있다.
Hae-chan and Yoo Chung-ah, Twinkling Watermelon. They fall hard.
너, 나 좋아해?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Ri Jung-hyuk and Yoon Se-ri, Crash Landing on You. This right here is the couple of the century. Ri Jung-hyuk and Yoon Se-ri created a cultural reset in K-drama land with their romance. Then, stars Hyun Bin and Son Ye-jin took it a step further and got hitched in real life. There's simply no beating that. Crash Landing on You follows a South Korean heiress who falls into the lap of a North Korean army captain. The actors have such stunning chemistry playing off of each other's brilliance, it's no wonder they got together.
가지 마요. 그냥 안 가면 안 돼?
걱정 마시오. 난 아직 모르시오. 아무 일 없을 거요.
Their characters go through such high-stakes trials and tribulations, catching bullets for one another, that it's impossible not to have heart eyes watching them. We'll just take the actors' actual wedding as the season 2 we deserved.
난 아무 후회도 없고 당신은 내 인생에 선물 처음 와줘서 감사할 뿐이에요.
Which of these K-drama characters would you want to date? Let us know in the comments.
다른 세계, 다른 시간에서 만났으면 얼마나 좋았을까 생각합니다. 그럴 수만 있다면.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.